Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me here this afternoon. Let us tap right in and see what storyline Spirit would like to share with you. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. What storyline would you like to share with the collective? Please, Spirit. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. What storyline would you like to share with the collective? Please, Spirit. In the central energy, we've got the High Priestess reversed. Disconnected, not intuitively connected, not growing. This card on it says ignorance and misunderstanding. All right, in the challenge position, we've got the Knight of Swords. So they're not planning, they're taking action without planning, they're trying to defend their beliefs. In the subconscious, they're thinking of a Nine of Cups, a wish come true. They want a wish come true. They think they deserve it, but they're upside down and they're selfish. And they could have a hidden agenda of harming others. And they want to defend their beliefs regarding that. They feel that they should get this Nine of Cups. In the recent past, Seven of Swords. Betrayal, deception, theft, trickery, and fraud is what this person's been doing. And they feel that they deserve this because of how well they betrayed others and what a great fraudster they are. Intentions and expectations. The Hanged Man. Sacrifice. Seeing things from a new perspective, perhaps. Letting go. A release. Maybe they're trying to make a sacrifice. Not their own sacrifice, but somebody else's sacrifice that they could benefit from, because this is theft. It's no personal sacrifice. In the near future, Page of Swords. Negotiations and contracts. spying, watching. The lens it's being looked through. Whoa, that popped right on up there, and then it flipped into the reverse. We've got the Ace of Pentacles reverse, so it's a lost opportunity. They made a bad investment and they lacked planning and foresight. In the environment, excuse me, in the environment, Five of Wands. A lot of tension about this rivalry. It was never a competition. You can't compete with somebody who doesn't know they're in a competition. All you can do is be a brutalizer. That's no competition. And it's not even conflict. There's no fight to it if you're attacking somebody that doesn't even know that they're in a fight. And nobody has, somebody who doesn't ever have an interest in fighting, you know. Funny. So you got this conflict here. They didn't they lost their opportunity. They didn't get what they want. They want to fight you for it. The hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. We've got the Three of Cups celebration, entering a happy time in your life. So that's what they want, and it could be that they're afraid that you're going to get it. And the outcome. The outcome is you've got maintaining control, standing up for yourself, holding your own here in this challenge, and coming into a celebration and domestic happiness with a reunion here. So we're going to get some more clarification with this. It could be that this High Priestess reverse thinks that she's going to get this and celebrate. Let's find out. Get some more. Oh, the Emperor is here. The Emperor is here with power regarding these new beginnings. He's in control of what's happening here on this foundation, this Four of Wands. And he's very passionate about it. Somebody's in a nightmare. Alrighty then, let's get some more clarification. That's a nice base. Ooh. Yeah, that little thing gets hot. Okay, High Priestess reversed, disconnected from intuition, ignorant perhaps about some things, having a misunderstanding, secrets, harm. She does harm, as is. So they're ignorant and they have a misunderstanding of what this is, of what it means to be authentic. So their challenge is to defend their beliefs. They're thinking fast. and they're not innocent. In their subconscious, they're thinking about this Nine of Cups, this wish come true. It could be that they have a misunderstanding of you. They have a misunderstanding of you. Or they have a misunderstanding of what it means to be authentic and at peace. Look, survive in the reverse. Whoa. So in the subconscious, they're thinking about this wish come true, and they're hoping that you're not going to survive, or they're thinking that you're getting a wish come true because you are as you are, and they had a misunderstanding and they were ignorant of what you are. And so it could be that they're thinking that you're getting a wish come true and that they're not going to survive this. Or they could be yeah, I think that's what it is, because in the challenge position, they're trying to think fast and defend their beliefs because they're not innocent. So, in the recent past, we've got betrayal, a deception, a theft, trickery, and fraud. Whoa. Perfection. Perfection. They may have thought that they did it perfectly, or perhaps you handled it perfectly. We're going to have to get some more clarification on this. We've got intentions and expectations as the Hanged Man. So they may be expecting to let go or surrender, or they may be expecting you to let go and surrender. We're going to have to get more clarification to see which way this is going to go for certain, because we'll just have to see where it winds up. Do nothing. So they were trying to trick somebody who they saw as perfection. A sacrifice of somebody who didn't do anything. Negotiations and contracts. Huh. Or it could be that you're getting released because you didn't do anything. We're just this could be both ways at this point. This is interesting. Love. So there's new negotiations and contracts going on right now. They may be spying on these new love contracts that are coming together. Love connections. They lost their opportunity here. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. They lacked planning and foresight. They lacked planning and foresight. They lacked planning and foresight. So they're still here wanting to fight with you in the environment. Explorer. Explorer, invisible spirits. This is a traveling spirit needing a body and wanting somebody who has wealth. Yeah, this has been going on right now. There's some people out there who are an invisible, and they're exploring. They're a spirit. They're an invisible spirit exploring ways to get into a financial opportunity of leadership. That's what this is. That's what that is. So they're here in the environment in competition for your life. And optimism in the reverse. So they're not optimistic about it. There's a hope or a fear of a Three of Cups here. a community celebration. Haunted. So that's a fear. There's a community celebration happening here, and they're being haunted by this. Seven of Wands. You're up for the challenge. You're standing up for yourself. You're protecting it. You're persevering, and you're moving forward into this reunion, freedom, and marriage. Or it could be that that's what they're wanting to do. We're just going to see where this leads us. Whoa. Martyr. You persevered. You stood up for yourself. You're celebrating this reunion. And then we've got freedom and marriage, and then martyr. What the hell? Appearance. Yes, somebody wants to appear as you and dominate you. They want to puppet you. Somebody wants to... Somebody, yes or no. So there's an appearance and a puppet and a conflict over things and a disconnection. Look at this, of the bohemian. This addict wants your home and your peace. They're trying to spy on your location. Attention's been brought to they're playing both sides. They're looking for both sides. They're getting creative with drama because they want your important status and your compass. It's time for you to take a seat here in a leadership role. So they want to promise you hardship, or maybe because you've been in hardship, you're receiving a promise of change. These teachers of entertainment against the sovereign beings are here and now, laboring. This chicken is having to work. They're having to work for something. Prophecy. They had a limited perception or a misperception of prophecy, this tribe. They wanted your status of privilege, and they've been spying on you. They may come forward to say congratulations, or perhaps this vain person is going to get congratulated, a kin witch, on receiving a body of a wholesome person. What the F? Defending themselves and self-preservation. What the hell is this? Justice is being served. Forgiveness. I need to start this one over. I don't particularly care for this. What the hell's going on? Well, we've got a freaking seat here, a leadership role, and you've got a high priestess reversed, invisible spirit exploring you. They want your leadership role. We got martyr here. Somebody was martyred, but then we've got held your own, protection, reunion, celebration. We're going to have to get some more damn clarification. What's going on here? Spirit. What's happening? Hidden agenda as is. Values are all about money. Yeah, they want to appear as you. They want to appear as peace. They've got their values are all about money. They're very ignorant and selfish. They're defending their beliefs or being driven to succeed. They're not innocent. They're trying to think fast here. Understanding. They're not innocent. You see their side of the story. So they're challenged because you have an understanding of what they've been doing. So there's a wish come true here, and you're getting a wish come true. You're emotionally stable, and they are not going to survive. They're worried about surviving, and they want forgiveness. Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. Damn. In the recent past, there was trickery and fraud. They were trying to get away with something. They see you as perfect. Maybe they thought they did something perfectly. They followed their teachings perfectly. Secrets. So I haven't told you everything. So maybe they followed the teachings perfectly, but there was secrets that they didn't have everything. There could be a secret here. They may be targeting somebody that they see as perfect, but it's like we got here a misunderstanding, and I feel that they have a misunderstanding of you or how to be you. It's like they followed the secret information perfectly, but it's like they didn't have all the information. Intention was to maybe sacrifice somebody who didn't do anything, or perhaps the expectation is that they have to surrender and let go of you because you didn't do anything. There's something good happening here. Look, reminiscing about the inside jokes. You didn't do anything. There's a letting go. You didn't do anything. They're reminiscing about the inside jokes. They miss the jokes. We've got negotiations and contracts regarding love are happening right now. Mistakes. They wish they could right their wrongs. Negotiations and contracts are happening in love right now. They wish they could right their wrongs. They made mistakes. They lost their opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles reversed. They made a bad investment. They missed their chance. They're invisible. They're an invisible spirit exploring your life and how to get into what? Whoa, your life. Okay, we got third party here. And I just had some kind of dizziness, lightheadedness. It was weird for a minute. I think we might have just jumped a timeline. So this is a third party. They missed their opportunity here. They're invisible. They're an invisible spirit exploring. Maybe they're an explorer. Maybe they're one of those parasitic attachments that are operating in the upside down realities. Like they're part of the upside down crowd. Here, yeah, the reflections. They don't have the light in them. So they're looking at your life here, and they're looking at your life. So there's in the environment, we've got the Five of Wands. There's a competition, there's conflict, and they're not optimistic. They're not optimistic about this because it's in the reverse. Daydreaming in the reverse. You're not longing for them. You're not thinking about them. They're afraid because there's a celebration here within the community, and they're haunted. They're being haunted. Reciprocity. They're getting what they put out. What's happening to them now is what they have caused to happen to others, perhaps to you. They're not innocent here. There's an understanding of what they've been doing. They don't think they're going to survive. 9 of Cups. It's like they've got 9 cups of this haunting business coming at them. Maybe a couple weeks ago or so, my spirit said that they owe love a debt. Disagreements. So in this competition, you were protected, you persevered, you maintained control of yourself. 4 of Wands, there's a celebration, engagements, reunions, and freedom. and marriage. There's somebody is disagreement. Somebody is in disagreement about this, the business of martyring. They feel that you should understand how they feel. So it could be that because you are here in sacred union, that this third party here is getting martyred. Whatever that means. Left behind. They're not supported. They're getting cut out. What is that? Excommunicated, because the truth is here. The truth is here, and they're in disagreement about the truth regarding them martyring people who were supposed to be reunited and free and coming into marriages right now. They're feeling the damage and hurting from all of that crap that they did. They're in disagreements about the truth regarding them martyring these sacred unions. Oh. They're feeling the damage. They're hurting because they're being held back from responsible family units because they're dishonest. They're not trustworthy. And they're in regret. They don't know what to do. And they're overwhelmed by these soul contracts. They're stressed out by your soul contract because they missed their opportunity for a soul tie, because they neglected you severely and they've been found unworthy. So that's that. I don't know who this explorer is. I'm thinking that it's the they're not, it's like a parasitical entity that needs a host in order to move about in this world. It's like they don't have their own body. They need something to attach to. And they prefer it if you have money, a house, a leadership role, some status of importance. This explorer, it's an exploring spirit. A hoe bag, unfaithful little hoe bag, because that's what they do. They tap in with their wand and they, extract and plant information and energy and all of that. So it's like those succubuses and incubuses. Yeah, but they need a body. They need a host. That's what that is. That's what these things are. Or it's a potential. Mm-hmm. That's what that is. And they call them jezebels or joezebels. But I think it's actually a succubus or incubus who is taken over the body. An invisible spirit exploring life through an attachment that they have with a human host or some kind of a two-legged host. Their values are all about money and, of course, sexual activity. Facing it. See, they have a misperception and they're very ignorant of you, of what it is to be you. They're very disconnected from their intuition. They have no idea. They have a very large misunderstanding of what it is to be you. Their money, their values are all about money, and you're completely different. They have to face it that things aren't right. Something isn't right for them. So they're rushing forward here in the Knight of Swords energy. They're trying to think fast, trying to defend their beliefs. This is an entity inside of a host body. They're not innocent, and you have an understanding of this. You have an understanding. You see. Look, conquest. This is an attachment. This is a succubus incubus attachment into a high priestess reversed, Jezebel, joezebel, whatever, and they plug in or extract and plant energy. It's an exchange, and you're just a commodity to them, a source of energy, a source of money, potential status of leadership. That's exactly what that is. They're looking at your Nine of Cups, your wish come true. It could be that they're getting 9 different love cups thrown at them. You know, these dark entities, they don't do well with love energy. They thrive and live in the energy of suffering and fear and anger and all of that. And they're getting 9 love cups thrown at them, and they're not gonna survive. They're not gonna freaking survive. And they want your forgiveness. They don't survive in the love energy. Look, guilty. Lying and cheating going on. That's what that is. 9 freaking love cups are being poured into this succubus or incubus or whatever this is, in a host that's behaving as a Jezebel, joezebel, siphoning out good stuff and taking out everything that is good, siphoning out everything that is good and planting in all of this nastiness that they're carrying with them. Oh, you're pouring out 9 freaking love cups on this demon, and they're not going to survive. They need your freaking forgiveness. It didn't turn out the way they thought it was going to turn out. Look, everything's in ruins. Maybe, you know, this 9 love cups on top of them, they can't deal with the energy of it. It's like it's destroying them. They were very ignorant and very shallow regarding you and what energy you held within you. They did not know what you were. They did not know what love would do to them. They thought that they could turn you into fear, a pitiful puddle of piss, you know, sobbing and just miserable in the world. They thought for sure that they could just make you quit, make you give up. In the recent past, there's a 7 of Swords, betrayal, deception, theft, lying, cheating, tricking, fraud. We've got secrets, I haven't told you everything, and then perfection. It could be that they followed everything perfectly, that what they knew. It could be that they haven't been told everything. What's this next card out, Spirit? Empty. They could not empty you. They couldn't empty you. They see you as perfection. They came after you to try to be you, to fraudulently be you. They could not empty your cup. Secrets. I haven't told you everything yet. They did not know everything about you. High Priestess reverse. Ignorance, misunderstanding about you. They saw you as perfect. They did everything perfectly according to whatever knowledge they had. And they could not empty your cup. Ooh, they don't know who you are. They tried to sacrifice somebody who didn't do anything. That was their intention. And they were joking about it. But I think the expectation now is that they have to surrender because you didn't do anything. And now they're thinking about all those jokes that they told. Bragging. Bragging. Needs. Their emotional needs aren't getting met. Or perhaps they were bragging and reminiscing about the inside jokes about your emotional needs not being met. We've got negotiations and contracts here with the Page of Swords. Somebody may be spying on negotiations and contracts regarding love. These new love contracts. They made mistakes. They wish they could right their wrongs. I don't think their needs are being met. Drowning. They're going under. They're going under. They made mistakes with you. And they lost their opportunity. Ace of Pentacles reverse. They made a bad investment and missed their chance. So this explorer, this third party explorer, which I feel is an incubus or a succubus, inside, it's a spirit, an invisible spirit. The lens is being looked through. See, they needed a host in order to, and preferably a leadership role with money and a house and all that good stuff. Yeah. Ooh. It looks like everything's crumbling for these ones. That's what this is. They're freaking incubuses and succubuses and parasiting freaking flesh suits. And then behaving as Jezebel joezebels in the world. What the hell? They want to escape. They want to escape. They're trying to escape. They lost their opportunity to escape. They were using love as an escape, and they've lost their opportunity to escape. In the environment, we've got a clash, a rivalry, a conflict. They're not optimistic about it. They're not daydreaming about you. They're not longing for you, or you're not longing for them. Their daydream didn't come out. Their daydream didn't work out. Their daydream didn't work out. They're not optimistic in this rivalry. There's tension. They're in disagreement. And they're in disagreement. Yeah, look at that. Secrets again. Secrets, secrets. There's somebody isn't telling the whole story. They didn't know everything that they thought they knew. They thought they knew it all, and they didn't. They were not able to empty your cup. This, yeah, nope. You're pouring 9 cups of love on this thing. Whatever this thing is, you're pouring 9 cups of love on it, and they're not going to survive. They want your forgiveness. Whoa, man. So there's a celebration here. The whole community is celebrating. This person is being haunted, and it's reciprocation for what they have done, and you're leaving. So they're stuck here, haunted. You've taken it as far as you can, and you're leaving. They're getting reciprocity. What they did in the world is what's happening to them now. You were able to persevere through this conflict. You were able to stand up for yourself and maintain control. You are here in a happy and harmonious celebration with your community. There's domestic happiness. This is love. New negotiations and contracts. This is love. And so the truth is revealed, and somebody is in disagreement about martyr, whatever martyr is. hard. Things are just difficult now. Things are going to be made hard for somebody. It's like you're in this reunion, and so this, whatever this entity is, things are getting very hard for it. They're trying to reach out and connect with you. They want forgiveness for getting you caught up in this crazy drama. They're alone and they're struggling, and this is ending. They need an exit plan. So, you know, they wanted to swap places with you, but they're tired. They don't have any energy. Everything's in pieces, and we've got burned here. So, they can't be trusted. Everything's in pieces. Everything's crumbling, and they're unable to free themselves from this web. You know, they're going to be somewhere far, far away, or perhaps you're going somewhere far, far away, and they're grieving here. They're grieving because they were childish and they neglected you. They didn't pay any attention to you. You were just one of many flames. And now they're full of anxiety, and they're crushed because they've got a long way to go before they get what they need, because they broke every promise that they made, and they lost. They lost playing games with love, being tempted. And now they're guilty of what? Playing in the dark side. So now they're getting set adrift. They wanted your space. They wanted to make life rocky for you. They got caught up in a whirlwind because you're acting aggressive. You're being very fierce, protecting yourself. So, yeah, they really wanted to be you. Whatever this, I really do, man. It just came to me. I never even thought of that before. These are exploring spirits that are invisible, and they're the third party spirits. These are the incubus succubuses parasiting a host, and then flipping it upside down into a Jezebel, joezebel, getting all tricky and crooked and stuff. Wow. So I felt this energy earlier. It's like they're losing their host bodies or whatever. It was pretty intense a bit earlier. It's like they have a host and they're being released from the host somehow. I don't know how that's happening, but they're not liking it. Ideally, you know, it would be nice if the host could survive, but I don't know if that's possible. You know, when you see those praying mantises and they've got those parasites in it, have you ever seen that? Where you put a praying mantis in the water and then this big, huge, long parasite comes out, and the mantis is actually dead, but it's moving around because of this parasite that's inside of it, and it actually eats and everything. It's weird. But that's what I think this is. They were using love as an escape route. I cannot believe. Look, honesty. So they were ignorant. They had a misunderstanding of what it meant to be you, or of you in a nutshell. They did not understand what you were, who you were. Their values were all about money. They just wanted your money, your wealth, your title, your role, your personality, your leadership position, and the power that comes with that. They have to face it. They know something isn't right. This is like truthful and transparent in all interactions. They have to face it. It's like they have to be honest with themselves or with others. I don't know if they're going to be able to do that. It says it'll set you free. Honesty will set you free. We've got goodbye. So they're defending their beliefs. They're rushing forward. They're trying to think fast. They're not innocent. You have an understanding and see their side of the story. You know that you are just another notch in the headboard, or that this is how they operate, these entities. Trick. They have ill intentions and may be planning on deceiving you. They're challenged because maybe they feel like they've been tricked. They might feel like they've been tricked. Like whoever sent them in on this mission or whatever, I think they may have kept some of the information secret. They didn't tell everything. Which is sort of like setting somebody up for failure. So you've got 9 cups of love that you're pouring in on this person, and they are not going to survive. They want your forgiveness. Everything's in ruins. Everything's falling away. To make room for the love you deserve. Look, obligation. They have an obligation to love. Things you no longer need are falling away to make room for the love you deserve. They have an obligation to love. And that's what Spirit said. They said they owed a debt to love, which is an obligation for lying, for being dishonest. They were committing fraud, behaving with trickery, stealing, through betrayal of love and those who love. It could be that they saw you as perfection, or they followed their teachings perfectly, but they were unable to empty your cup because they didn't know everything about you. They feel like they've been tricked. Negative. They're feeling very negative. They don't care about your well-being. They're hiding their true intentions. Here, trickery and fraud, they never cared. They followed their teachings perfectly. They were unable to empty your cup. They didn't know everything about you. Their intention was to sacrifice you, but you didn't do anything, and they were laughing, making all kinds of inside jokes. Their intention was to make sure that your needs weren't going to be met, but their expectation is that they have to surrender and let you go because you didn't do anything. And they're remembering all the inside jokes because now their needs aren't being met. They could not empty your cup. Dishonesty, lying. New negotiations, and this is empathy. Providing emotional support and always trying to understand you. Negotiations, these contracts of love. So it's not going to be like these third party. Wow. Jezebel, spirit, incubus, succubus. Plugging in and extracting from your bank. You got the best bank, baby. They want to tap in and take a loan. Look, we got sage advice here. I've been thinking about your situation. I'd like to offer a fresh perspective. So there's negotiations and contracts being made regarding love right now. This person, this high priestess reverse, they're drowning. They made a lot of mistakes. They feel like they could right their wrongs, but they can't. They're going under. They're seeking advice. They need sage advice. It could be that they're looking, they're asking. They may try to talk to you. They lost their opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles here. They missed their chance. They made a bad investment. They lacked planning and foresight. This explorer, or this, it's an explorer. And it could be incubus, succubus, which I don't even know what species that even might be, or if there are demons or whatever, demonesses. But I really feel that it's something like that, an entity like that, that's sexually driven and that extracts energy out through this wand, this connection. So anyway, they're invisible. It's an invisible spirit exploring ways. It could be exploring third parties, trying to find an escape. So this, whoever this is, may be exploring third party lovers, trying to use love as an escape. They're looking for a body. They miss their opportunity to be you. They're looking for a body. And they're looking to people who are promiscuous. And it could be that they are. I mean, that's the world that they live in. And it could be that many of them are that, and they know each other. And that's why they're so friendly with each other. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They want to apologize. They're trying to apologize. They might want to escape. Competition. They're not feeling optimistic about this. They weren't telling the whole truth. Their daydream never happened. Their daydream never happened. Wow, and this came out. What the heck's going on here? So, unsolicited advice. I'm certain I know best. So, they didn't know best. It could be that they thought they knew best, but they didn't know. They thought they knew, they didn't know. They're not optimistic now. They're feeling very unfriendly, or perhaps they're dealing with that right now. And we've got growth. Something is inside of them, growing inside of them. See, something's growing inside of them. It's like there's a parasite inside of them. Something's driving that host. Vent. I have to get this off my chest. There's something in them, in that host, whatever it is driving that flesh suit. There's a celebration for the community here, and that is haunting these people or this person, because they're getting what they gave. They're getting reciprocation, and you're leaving. You're leaving. You're happy. You're happy. You're leaving. And they're haunted because they're getting reciprocation. They're getting what they gave. You were able to protect yourself. You were able to persevere and stand up for yourself. You are in this reunion here, this celebration, this coming together within a community. You're free to marry and to love. In a contract where the promise is to always try to understand. And the other day I got the message that your job is to not be triggered, not to allow circumstances to trigger you, to, rather than that, like, let it, settle into it and then manage it as somebody who actually possesses relative control over their nervous system and their thought processes. It's like controlling your emotions rather than being controlled by them. Because you don't know where they're coming from or what's playing in there unless you're really in tune with it. So anyhow, you got your freedom, your marriage. You got, somebody's in disagreement. The truth has been revealed. Somebody's disagreeing. The truth has been revealed about martyring and making people's lives hard. Planning on making people's lives hard. So the truth is out regarding that. We've got perspective. So you've got a very, they're uncertain about their perspective now. They feel like they sabotaged themselves doing this entertainment stuff. They need a safe space. They're curious, hoping they can find a safe space. They're desperate because they were bragging about what they were doing, and you're leaving. You have been welcomed and accepted. And they were pursuing your wealth and power. And I have something amazing to tell you. Great news about your future. A past career. A past career. This could be in a previous lifetime or a previous, yeah, you may be returning to a career that you had in the past or in another life or something. And somebody's receiving the bad news that you're not interested in them. You're uninterested in them. You're focused. You're not interested in the health of this tribe or the chaos that they're causing or the fact that they need a loan. They're yelling, they're arguing, they need a big favor. They're an imposter. They're a secret imposter. Look, they want to go out on a date. They have to get something off their chest. They want to offload something onto you. So they may be collaborating, trying to travel your way to offer an apology and deliberately manipulate your perception of reality. Hoping to gain your support, a gift, working on your love. Again, using love as an escape route. They want a small favor. This envious person may ask for a small favor. They need your love. Or maybe they want to take revenge out on your love. Yeah, they're not friendly and everybody knows that they're gossiping about it. This person's trying to reconnect with you. They want to check in and they want to say that my intentions are pure, but that's not true. I'm going to pull from this just to get something interesting. Haven't used these for a little while. Wow, that's so interesting. I never thought of that. That would explain some things, about the eyes. You know how sometimes you see the eyes of folks in the astral and they're black or whatever? Yeah, whoever this is, they're jealous of you. They wanted to be seen as you, but they were very ignorant and had a severe misunderstanding about you. Oh, well, you're the oracle, and you're not of the shadow. You're a light being. You're pouring 9 love cups on this person. It could be that you're undoing that you're flipping their shadow around, that you're making everything seen. You're an oracle, and the shadow is no longer a shadow. They have to face it. The truth is out here. Truth and transparency. They're trying to defend their beliefs. They're not innocent. There's an understanding of what they've been doing. They feel like they've been tricked. You were just another notch in the headboard. They've been playing this game. They feel like they've been tricked. Or their challenge is tricking you. We got black square. Wanting to gain the most by doing the least. Darkness. You're pouring 9 love cups on this person. We got survive in the reverse. They won't survive it. They can't survive the love energy. They want your forgiveness. They're obligated to love. Things are falling away for them. Everything's in ruins. Whoa. Oh, simp, bitch. Doing the most for somebody who cares the least. They're a very negative entity. A liar, a thief, a cheat, a fraud. It could be that they're feeling very negative. Yeah, they are very negative. They thought they did things perfectly, but they were unable to empty your cup. They didn't know everything about you. Or they didn't, or something was held back from them and they weren't able to complete whatever it was they tried. Privilege. Privilege. Oh, that's wild. Really? I missed it. Where is it? This is so funny. Are you kidding me? Oh. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Did you manifest it? Or did you have advantages over others from different societal, racial, cultural, or economic backgrounds that gave you a head start? So this person wasn't able to manifest. They were not able to manifest what they wanted. They weren't able to pull it off. They weren't able to pull it off. They got to check themselves before they wreck themselves. The expectations is that they have to let you go. You didn't do anything, and they're reminiscing about all of the inside jokes. Look, this narcissist. They're reminiscing with this narcissist how they thought it was so funny, and now their needs aren't being met. They were lying. They've been found out to be a liar, a jealous liar. There's negotiations regarding love contracts right now. They're trying to seek somebody's advice. They made a lot of mistakes. They're drowning. They're going under. Self-care. So regarding love, between those people who take care of themselves, are able to take care of themselves, think that's important. You know, those not just out, focused out there on taking from others or, taking what they haven't earned, but people who actually love and care for self and the environment that they hold. So there's new negotiations and contracts coming together for this. These ones are drowning. They need advice. They lost their opportunity. It's an invisible spirit exploring third parties to use love as an escape route. They're sorry. They're trying to tell the Starseed they're sorry. Apparently they attacked the wrong person. They attacked a Starseed. They tried to take over the body of a Starseed. And they're sorry because everybody knows about it. They're not optimistic. They didn't know what was best. They don't know what to do. They need advice. Somebody wasn't telling the whole truth. Their daydream never came true. They're not friendly. Or they have a growth that isn't friendly. There's something in them, inside of you. They have an unfriendly growth inside of them. Whoa. Cult leader. Whoa, a cult leader went down. Excuse me. Or maybe this isn't a cult. Let me pull the book. What's that say? Cult leader. Cult leader. You are not a guru, a time lord, or a demigod. You are an egomaniac who needs minions so you can feel like an authority to compensate for your own feelings of inferiority. Grow up. So this cult leader, I guess, got flipped upside down. You're not a guru. You're not a time lord. You've been flipped upside down. Or maybe they were pretending to be a cult leader. They're a false cult leader. They have an unfriendly growth inside of them. They're afraid because this community is celebrating, collaborating together. They're very happy and they're haunted. These ones are haunted by that. They're haunted by your happiness. They're haunted that you're going to be getting equal give and take. That, yeah, and that you're happy. Look, happiness. They're reciprocity. They're haunted by this. You're getting an equal give and take. You're happy here. You got happiness here. They're haunted by that. That's their fear. Is you getting equal give and take, and that you're leaving and that you're happy. They feed on fear. They feed on this black hole, you know, this low vibrational sexual energy. A simp bitch vampire isn't gonna survive the 9 cups of love you're dumping on it. They're getting all triggered. They're all triggered because you keep piling love on. They're like, "Rah, stop loving." Red flag. Red flag. So there could be a red flag here. Let's check it out. I haven't seen that for a while. You know, I haven't used these cards for a while. Red flag. No matter how often you try to bleach the red flags white, they only turn back to red. You have been warned. Now pull another card. Okay, pull another card. Warning, warning. You're leaving. There's a warning here. What's the warning, Spirit? What's the warning? And who's the warning for? The warning, the warning. Warning, 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 warning. Warning. All right, well, I guess that's just a warning. They have a red flag there. There's a warning. This is beyond caution. This is beyond caution. They are freaking out. This is like, oh my gosh. You're celebrating reciprocity. You're celebrating you're leaving. You're very happy here. You're with somebody who makes you laugh, who makes you happy. And they're haunted by this. And it's like, danger. They might feel like they're in danger because you're leaving. You persevered. You're in a reunion here. You're in reunion with the community. You're a unicorn. Unicorn. You're a pretty big deal, unicorn. Oops, I had it. Where'd it go? You're a pretty big deal, unicorn. A rare and unique creature. And you got to be wary of vampiric people who try to capture you and drain you. A simp doing the most for somebody who cares the least. And they're trying to make you forget. Yeah, you got to be aware of those people because you're a unicorn and a billionaire, apparently. You're known throughout the multiverse or universe or whatever. So you're well known. Whatever, you may have a great psychic reach. Or maybe you fly around. Maybe you're part of Space Force or something. So the outcome here is you persevered. You're here with the community in marriages. There's new contracts for those who care for self, those who love self, those who were able to persevere through this trauma and have 9 cups to throw on this darn thing that's happening here. The truth is revealed about a martyring, or somebody's disagreeing about somebody being martyred according to the truth, about their plans to make things hard and difficult. So, those who have plans to make things hard and difficult for love, it sounds to me like they're getting martyred. These unions, these starseeds are coming together. These starseeds, it's these starseeds. They're coming together and they're like pissed. Well, maybe not, because, starseeds are higher vibrational beings. They don't dwell in this low vibrational stuff. So they're not out there, screaming and hollering and cussing and swearing and wishing, forever damnation upon somebody. No, they're simply saying, you know what? I'm leaving. Taking all my stuff and I'm going away. They want to trauma bond with you, or maybe they're bound to trauma bonds. Maybe they did trauma bond with you, and that's why you have the opportunity to pour a whole bunch of love cups right into this whatever this is. They're like, I'm sorry, Starseed, I'm sorry, because they're not gonna, this simp isn't gonna survive your freaking love cups. You pour that stuff onto them and they're just gonna be, it's like, I'm melting. It's one of those things. It's exactly like that. Love. I'm melting. It's like exactly what is happening to this vampire. That's wild. They have obligations. Or maybe they're obligated to, this simp bitch is obligated to a vampire. And that's why they were going after you. Look, again, an amazing unicorn. Yeah. So the truth is revealed, and they're having disagreements about being martyred or about the plans for martyring. Plans for the plans. They were planning on making life very hard for this unicorn, for this special starseed. And the truth is out about that. And now there's a martyring going on for those who had plans to make life hard for the unicorn. Billionaire, the unicorn, the well-known, or, throughout the universe or multiverse, unicorn, the starseed, the special magical being. Ooh. Yeah, and the trauma bond, they're triggered. They're triggered by this trauma bond. You're an influencer here. And this fashion witch is feral. And everybody knows it now. You're a legend. And you're saying, you know what? You can go F yourself. Okay, so I hope that this brings clarification or helped you with whatever it is that you got going on. I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.